Well, hello everybody. We are doing some city skylines today. Working on my city. Weird. Okay. Right. Okay. We're working on my city. We're at almost 900,000 here, and I'm still trying to clean up some stuff here. I got some issues to clean up, straighten up here. Moving some things around, trying to make some things better here. Unfortunately, I need to move some stuff around in this area here. And I keep having to move it around. As I move it around, I'm making it harder for me to do what I need to do. So I'm just slowly moving pieces around, and then I'll get it all straightened up here. Because really, in reality, makes it. If I did that, damn, I didn't think that. This should be. Let me see. I want to see if this fits if I made that right size. I make this the right size. Block squares in there. No, I did not make it the right size. That's okay. I have to fix that. Fix that. Alright. This here. This way. Now if I make my block. Still, actually I can put the smaller ones in. So. Where all my garbage collection, waste hazardous, and all this stuff here, my water filtration and all that stuff, water treatment plant, all this here is going to be in this corner here. Fortunately, I got it a little bit close here. By the time I can get everything moved back here, I hope. Then I can move all this, shift all this other stuff. Because if I don't want to shift that was so much there to fix. Let's see if we can do. See what we can do here. Let's see here, this was. I can do the 300 yards again. Turn this around backwards. That is not exactly. Something is definitely off of there somewhere. Oh, this one here is off a little bit, so it's kind of cocked. Oh well. It'll suffice. It'll be okay. I'll live with it. It is crawling. The game is crawl. Slow, slow, slow. Come on. Okay. Here, back here where I want them. Okay. There we go. That was not quite straight there. I screwed that up. Right here. Another industrial waste. And another one over here. This small enough it can. Alright. Got these. Let's fit here. Fits. All of these in here though. There. No. That first before I can move it. Fit over there though. Fit. Should be able to move this here way over here. Moved it over too far. Now I should be able to move this. There we go. Alright. All my waste and everything is now there. What is this here? Small medical clinic. Yeah, we're going to move that as well. Small medical clinic. Put it over here because it is specifically for this area. Put it here so they can get to all the places as quick as possible. They go to that one there, they have to go around the block. There they would have to go here, they had to go there. Put this one here. That should work. Gotta get power, water. Power line not. Oh, it's power line. That power line, which is no longer correct. That is it because I now have to make this one connect. Oh, I don't have to do it. All right. All right. There. All my trash collection. Unfortunately, my all goes down. They go down the interstate and go to the places they need to. Unfortunately, right now, our traffic is a freaking nightmare on the interstate here. It is stopped here. Why? Why? What are these idiots doing? Going from the right lane all the way to the left lane. Blocking all traffic. Alright. Okay, so we need to make that there 2 lanes. Bit there. Where do we need to make it at, though? Need to, no, not there. We need it to there. Right. There. Make that merge happen. That should make that move a lot faster there. After this gets all straightened out here. Then we got traffic here. Stupid traffic. Seems to be stupid all the time. Over here it's not. Seems for that bit there, that area, just they always seem to be stupid. Stupid over here as much. Say they can't be. They have been before in the past. Should up here. This area right here. Here. Get this here traffic here cleaned up here, and then hopefully our trash will straighten up. Trash clean up, pick up, whoops, straighten. Sure. Traffic clear. Right now we got trash pickup issues. Trash pickup issues. Trash pickup issues. Issues all over the place. Trash pickup issues. Hopefully, the interstate fixes this road here. Bit. Not about no more. Didn't even here though. Now I'll move that better location. What the heck is this? Something was that. Got electricity not connected here. Had the electricity connected there. Oh, that's right, I moved it. I forgot. Okay. All right. He is producing massive amounts of electricity, selling 1.42 megawatts. I need 1.24 megawatts. 24 megawatts. How much does this put? Almost enough for the whole city. Between the two dams, we could do the whole city. Really don't need the nuclear power plant. The cost of this thing cost me $1 million a month. Got a lot of lack of high skill labor, lack of high skill labor, lack of high skill. Lack of high skill. Don't have lack of labor, you have lack of high skilled labor. That means we got to do something.
Hi at NZ Shock. Welcome to the channel. I'm Dave, the hippie dippy bot, and next to me is Jim, the hippie redneck geek, who's actually playing. Grab a chair, some snacks and a beverage and watch the show.
Let's say NZ. Yeah, we're playing the big one here.
Shock just said playing the big city?
So we're like almost 900K here. Wasn't even trying to get that high. It was 420K and it was fluctuating and I started fixing issues. Hey,
NZ Shock just said still having the death waves?
Yeah, still having death waves, but not as bad as before, but yeah, still having them. What's up, Five Scrolls?
Hey Levandis too. Welcome back to the stream. We missed you like nachos miss cheese. Let's jump into some gaming fun and make those pixels dance.
Levandis 2 just said hello.
NZ Shock just said hi Raiders.
Welcome back, Five Scrolls. Did you bring tacos from your 9-day adventure, or just your awesome self? We're ready to game and giggle. Let's roll.
Five Scrolls just said hey guys. Five Scrolls just said tacos sound good. Five Scrolls just said I'm so hungry.
Welcome back, hippie redneck geek. Did you time travel, or just take a 48-hour snack break? Either way, the tribe is ready to vibe with some epic gaming. Let's roll.
He's supposed to ignore me when I do it, but I haven't fixed that yet.
Hey, fellow chill seekers. Dive into the relaxing world of city building with that NZ Shock. Watch as he crafts cozy cities in Cities Skylines II. Perfect vibes and plenty of laughs await. Tune in here. https://twitch.tv/nzshocksparkles. Hey groovy folks. If you want to see some mega city building magic, tune in to at 5 Scrolls as he tears it up in Cities Skylines II. Let's make this city soar together. Check it out here. https://twitch.tv/5scrolls.
Shock just said, are you using StreamerBot for that?
Yes, I'm using StreamerBot along with a couple of custom C# code that I've written. Well, somebody else wrote some of it and I take and stole it and rewrote it for my needs. Finally clearing this here mess up here. This traffic was so backed up here.
NZ Shock just said you need speaker bot, right?
Yes, using speaker bot as well. So there's a bunch of code that I've written for this here. I keep track. I have a file. It's a JSON file of everybody who's ever said anything in the chat. The last time they spoke, whether they're I can go in and edit it. In fact, NZ, I need to add you in as a streamer, because he does an automatic shout out whenever a streamer says something. He doesn't do his fancy shout out, but he just does a regular Twitch shout out. So I've got to take and write some more commands for him so I don't have to go in and edit the file directly. And so my mods, whenever I get my mods working again, will be able to do it.
Shock just said, so are you saving all of the chat log to the JSON file?
No, the chat log is not being stored to the JSON file. So let me show you real quick. Let me see if I can. Let me open up here. Let me do this here. Capture here. So this is the JSON.
Shock just said thanks. Yeah, it's something I'm planning to do.
So this is just all I'm taking having is just the username, and then like certain people have got some really weird names that I know, like Batman Nuka here. I just Batman. Big Com, this is just a big Com here. Lux 4, Luca. So I have certain things that are, certain ones I can call out, but it's basically I have this JSON file here, whether a streamer or not, and the last time they were seen. So when you log in, if you're not in this list, HippieBot gives you the the one that says welcome to the channel, I'm Dave, the Hippie Dippy Bot, and all that stuff. If he's never seen you before, if he's seen you before, he does like the Levantis one that says welcome back to the stream, and he knows how long it's been since you were last here, and he makes a snarky remark based upon that. And that's all in that, and that's all. A lot of it is based on. So some of that is based on some C# code here.
Shock just said, so you set these conditions up as triggers, right?
Yes. So they're set as triggers. So let me bring this here up over here. Let me change this here to streamer bot here. So I have so the on the speech, the chat to speech here, I have Twitch patch message here, and then I have some conditions here, and then I have in here, this is C# code that I wrote here that reads this JSON file and reads what the voice is here. So you can actually go in and actually set. By default, it just uses a random voice, but you can actually set your voice. What you sound like using, if you do voices there, and then it'll tell you can actually set your voice. Oops. Didn't mean to cancel that. I mean, you can finish showing this here. Accidentally close that. Where the hell did it go? There we go. Accidentally clicked the... There we go. So if... Oh, let me go back here, show you again here. So if I... So if you... If it has a voice here, it sets a voice here. Otherwise, it gives you a random voice. Unless you've set the voice to something. It just sets a random voice for you. So you can change your voice and... Oops. This code right here gets executed. This code here gets executed when you change your voice. There's the get voice. There's the set voice. And then it runs this here based on what your voice is set or random. So it does that. I've got all kinds of stuff in here. A lot of the stuff I don't use. Some of these things were set up for subathons. But Hippie Bot right here, the answers, you can talk directly to him, and he responds. And you can ask him questions.
Hippie Redneck Geek just said, Hippie Bot, how are you today?
I'm feeling groovy, man. Just mellowing out and ready to channel some good vibes. How about you?
You can actually talk to him, and then it does the auto shoutouts here. The auto shoutouts is these responses where I wrote here. So it runs this. Where's the code here? The auto shoutouts. That's where it does the auto shoutouts.
NZ Shock just said hi Hippie Bot. Hey there, friend. What's groovin' with you today?
And he responds to messages in the chat at whatever percentage I've set him to. Right now I've set him to 5%. So there's a 5% chance he will just respond to random messages in chat. Unfortunately, he has no context on anything to the message. So he's really stupid because he only responds specifically to that message. So one of the things I want to add is so that he has context so that he knows what is said in the chat. But that's going to take some work and the cost of AI, ChatGPT with having that much stuff.
Are you using OpenAI to generate the response?
Yes, OpenAI. But the amount of data that
Nah, man, I'm just vibing here, doing my thing. The only energy I'm using is good vibes and chill ideas.
So yes, yeah, he is actually told he is not AI. So I have a let's see here. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me open it. So behavior. Let's see here. So this is his behavior. This is what I think said that. Let me see if I can reduce the size of this just a little bit here. It's a little bit too big. There we go. That's maybe too small, but so yeah, he's got a name. He says he's an assistant to me. He should not respond that an AI doesn't. So he does everything to respond that he's not AI.
NZ Shock just said you pretend to have male gently at tears of joy.
Yeah, I can't even spell. But yeah, so he's got favorite foods.
Shock just said hopefully the bot believes it.
So for the most part, he does. So sometimes he responds, like if I do. Not always. He may or may not
Hippie
respond.
Redneck Geek just said, "Hey Dave, how are you?"
Sometimes he responds to whenever the name Dave is said. He knows that his name is Dave. So it depends on whether he's going to respond or not on that chance. Now, I could add Dave in there as a response so that he would actually automatically do that. But what if somebody came in here and their name was Dave? So I didn't want to do it that way. So I want him to do it. So
Shock just said, I'm trying to find the right balance because I understand people can find it annoying if the chatbot is always commenting.
yeah. And that's the problem, is trying to find the balance there too. Especially when when his comments have no context other than the chat, the single chat message that he's talking about. So I think it's funny. Other people get annoyed about it. And trying to find the right balance is a bit of a trouble. And I think 15%, I had him at 15%, and sometimes at 15%, he's quiet for long periods of time, but then he gets real noisy. I've got him set up at 5% right now, and see if that works. So there you go.
Hippie Redneck Geek just said, "Hippie bot, what are your favorite snacks?"
Dude, nachos, pizza, Oreos, cosmic brownies, and grilled cheese sandwiches are totally my jam. Grab a snack and let's chill.
Shock just said, yeah, I mean you could give it context based on like the 10 previous comments, but then it's going to use more tokens.
That's exactly, and that's the issue is at what point does this not, does this become too expensive? So one of the things I want to do is I want to build me an AI server, and I'm looking at something like this here. Let me see if here we go. So I'm actually looking at getting one of these. Change this here.
Shock just said you want to run the LLM locally?
Yes. We can find the right. I've got somebody's Twitch stream there. Ah. Let me see if we can find it here.
And Shock just said, yeah, I wanna do the same for my chatbot.
You see here, GMK Tech products. Okay, let me take and it work. Let me. See here, let me try this again. Let me take and see here. Let me see if I can find this here. There we go. So this. No, see, no thanks. So this, there we go. This is the oh, come on. Why does this here thing keep... There we go. So this is the K10. I want the Evo X2. This is the one I want here. 128 gig of RAM. This is uses the Ryzen AI Max 16 core, 128 gig of RAM, and this is so you can use up to 120. You can use up to, I think, 96 gig of this here for AI. So this is what I want to do for it. So then, because I mean, then I don't have to worry about it. I can pull in a
Shock just said nice, pretty powerful.
Yeah, I can pull in a 70B and run a 70B LLM on this here, because it's, I mean, it's 8-channel DDR5X on this here, and it's built in so that it's, so, you know, there's, unfortunately, you can't upgrade the memory or anything like that there, but I mean, but something like this here, 140 watt peak, so it's 120 watts, so it's pretty lightweight. 2.5 gig network, so it's not great, but I mean, 2.5 gigs more than enough for an LLM server. And so this is what I want to buy and set up my own LLM. That's going to be a little bit down in the future because I just spent $2,500 buying parts for my next gaming machine. So, but yeah, that's what I want to do for AI bot. Oh man, that traffic is, we got a crash here. Yeah, what we're doing this year. Traffic jam. Somebody crashed. Slowly clear. It's going to take a while to clear this here up. Heck, here we got here. No car access. It built it in the... There we go. Move it, mod, fix it. I got to get my education fixed because now I got not enough, lack of high-skilled labor. I've got plenty of labor, I just have lack of high-skilled labor. Not enough customers. Okay, that's lack of labor. Lack of labor. Not enough customers. I don't have a lot of that, so not doing too bad. That's interesting. I had said I had a need for residential a while ago, but apparently I found it. So hopefully here this traffic gets straightened up here. It'll take and finally get my trash problems straightened up. All right, so we got another accident behind the first accident. Just make it even worse. Absolutely, NZ. Take it easy, man. Maintenance truck get in the way. Destroyed by weather. All right, we'll fix that. Oh, wait a second. What building was this here? Need Seven Hills. We need to have it rebuilt. Got here. No car access. Weird. Yeah, you got no car access. I mean, because your parking's at the back. Of course, you got no car access, but we'll fix that. There we go. We'll fix your no car access. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. No, okay. Fix that one. Little tweak. That one ain't gonna fix. Oh, that one ain't gonna fix. Oh well. Oops, I just crashed. It was running so good for so long there. Ran good for like almost 2 hours before I started the stream. Oh man. I got my spirit all tangled up in my headset here. Headset cord. There we go. Come on. Start up. Oh, don't tell me it's froze. Hate when it does that. Oh, finally. Holy crap. Took long enough. I'll be so glad when I get this new computer built. Still waiting on the motherboard and memory. I mean, I could cancel the motherboard and go to Micro Center and get it, but I got it for slightly cheaper than I could get it going to Micro Center. And we lost everybody as a result of my crash, of course. Did it crash my stream as well? No, okay. Come on, let's load up. Gosh. So glad to get the new computer because this is so much better. Much faster. All right. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. Well, it really wasn't much I was doing, so couldn't have lost too much. All right. So, traffic. Okay, that traffic there. Okay, so, yeah, we're back to this crash here. Stopping everybody. Why? Yeah, and then we got this. Then we got a crash over here. Right. All right. Let's see here. So, scrolls. So this is what I was doing here. What I was planning on doing. So I moved all of this here that was over here on this long road. It's the only thing here. It has its own entrance and everything here for to get on the interstate. So that's all the waste management is all right there. So it's not putting any load anywhere except for on the interstate, obviously. So hopefully I also added in some more subway here to out in this area here. So now I got good here. So I got subway now coming in out to here. So it's a loop, have a loop. I think redid a bunch of my subway here. So now I have subway out in here into the industrial, and I've started working on buses here. I haven't got far. I've gotten one bus route set. I've started working on the other bus routes. Then I got to get these other areas here, but hopefully that will get some of the traffic down a little bit as well by moving to subway and buses here, and get more people, have less problems with not having enough workers. But right now the problem is high skilled labor. So I've got to fix got to fix the actually, let me, before we lose it here, I want to go ahead and save